Heidi ho neighbors, Radio Goji here, and welcome back to Deadly Premonition. And when we last left off, we had a drink with George and a drink with Emily, and found out everybody's family sucks. So, also, I guess Nick is going crazy, and yeah, and Carol might be in cahoots with the killer. Anyway, now we're in the dream world-ish thing again. We have 4 doors we can choose from. I'm not sure what to expect, so I'm just going to go for the door that was in front of me, I think. And also start the timer. That might be a good idea. I'm sincerely hoping this isn't some sort of Lost Woods shit. Is there any way to tell? I guess I'm just gonna go randomly until I can pick up what's going on. Maybe this way? Seriously, a little confused right now. Alright, let's just keep going straight. Maybe if we keep going straight... we'll get to where we need to go. Just gonna keep going straight. And, if nothing happens for, like, a minute or so, then I'll probably try to look up what's going on here. Because, oh, good. Something happened. Something... looks like Mr. Blonde from Perfect Dark. Who are you?
Open this door. There is no turning back. You still want to enter?
Yes, I'm going along.
I do. It's better than staying here.
Very well.
Is that old guy? Is that Zach? I don't know. Anything could be Zach at this point. Oh, this is where his...
Look carefully, boy. At times, we must purge things from this world because they should not exist. Even if it means losing someone that you love.
Why do we have 2 couches? Oh, you see, that was the little kid from before, and that's actually York as a kid. Oh. And she's a zombie. Yeah, I figured. Now what? Oh, now we're back to, like, the director's cut part. And nothing happens. Good to know. Oh. Oh, they're coming for us now, honey. Okay. Alright, here we go. Sorry, just kind of... that needed a loading screen? Okay, alright, more coffee. Good to go. Are we going to have more... Polly saying she can't hear us? Oh, there's a sale! Yellow tags are 60%
Morgan,
off.
do you want a refill?
Yes. Thank you.
Is the coffee that good, Mr. Morgan?
It's damn fine coffee.
Coffee is a vital, investigative tool. I know exactly what to do now.
Do you want a refill or not? Our sale ends soon. All of our inventory must go. Renovations start Monday. Red tags are 2 for 1. Yellow tags are 60% off, yeah. Where is this sale? Oh, I just noticed.
And the first letter of each line is H-A-R-R-Y.
Yeah, I noticed that Harry.
To Harry.
Harry
Looks like the time that he was talking about has come. Let's
That's a
go
bit of a
pay the
stretch.
problematic rich boy who owns half of the town a visit.
You're like using like
Polly,
the David
I think I'm going to
Levinson
go see Harry today.
sort of.
Oh, really?
If we give
He's
the
a little
raincoat killer a
strange, but I
cold.
think he's the most trustworthy one around here. I think you'll have fun with him.
If you say so, Polly, then we probably will.
After all, you liked that
Of
cereal sandwich, didn't you?
course. Now, give me your cup, and I'll give you some more coffee.
Nah, I'm good.
I'll see you later, Polly.
Oh man, we're gonna be a smelly agent. I gotta change out of the suit.
Mr. Morgan, what about the coffee?
He's changed
Don't
his
you want a
mind.
refill? Your coffee.
Okay. Alright. Alright, so both of our meters are full there. Let's go get changed. Which is the sprint button? There we go. L2. Does our room still have the sapling in front of it? It sure does. Alright, let's go ahead and change back to the original suit we were wearing at the beginning of the game. And then just kind of cycle through them. Let's change clothes to suit agent and get this one cleaned. Sorry. Alright. Extra for trendy clothes. Let's get our shaving done so we can get more for shaving. I keep forgetting that that's a stove on the side there. It looks like a giant, like, reel-to-reel tape recorder. Alright, and let's go pay Mr. Stewart a visit. And his, associate who talks in rhyme. Or is it Harry who's talking in rhyme and the other guy is just interpreting? I don't freaking know. Actually, how are we looking on weapons? And tools and such. What should we put away and take back out? I know that we're not really using, I mean, we could still use this Lord Slashington, but, I forgot what we called this sword. Slashy-san? Is that what we called it? I don't remember. I think we're pretty much good on everything, so... If we ever need more katanas, we can always just buy them from the toolbox. Okay, so... Whoops. So we're going to see Harry Stewart. Though I'm sure there'll be another cutscene before anything else. I may cut out some of these loading screens if I don't talk much. Because I can't really think of anything to say. Whoa! 15 frames a second! What the fuck?
York, I can't find Thomas. Was he here?
No, I haven't seen him. Have you tried the radio?
I've been trying, but he's not answering.
What about Nick?
No problem with him. He's calmed down a little. He's still saying you didn't do it.
What? I couldn't hear you
Nick
over the
said
sound
that
of my
Thomas
smoking.
disappeared sometime during the night.
It's
He
just
kept
doing the
calling for him,
finger
but Thomas
thing.
stopped responding. I'm a bit worried. George has asked for permission to search for Thomas.
We have to
I
see
understand
Harry, though.
that things have been hard for Thomas, but surely he's just resting at home. But I'm not against looking for him. Tell George that he has my blessing.
Okay. As far as I know, Thomas always calls in when he needs a day off.
We're human, and so we are limited. As far as you know,
You don't take days
there
off.
haven't been any serial killings here before,
We
right?
don't have. I mean, they're the
That's
only
right,
police in
but
town,
that's
so
not-
I figure they're always
Emily,
on
I'm
call.
going
at
to
the
see
very least,
Harry
but-
today.
What? Why? We have plenty of other leads to follow, don't we?
Because our
He did
coffee
invite
told
me
us
over,
to,
though.
Emily.
It would be bad manners not to accept.
Are you really an FBI agent? I
Yes.
think the FBI would take a more logical approach to investigations.
But Emily, a serial killer does not stay within the boundaries of logic. Thus, you can't hope to capture such a killer using only logic. That's why I'm going to see Harry. You go with George and find
Coming up
Tom.
with excuses for my logical shortcomings.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
Great. Thanks.
Awesome. All right. So where does Harry live?
I was an idiot for thinking he might be a good pick. I really need to work on my taste in men.
Well, I guess she doesn't want the D anymore. Sorry, York. All right. So how do we get to Harry's house? Do. He's way over here. So if we go down... Just go down this road, I guess? For a while. That's Becky's house. Oh. Alright, not quite that far. Wish I could zoom out more than this. So if I go down this, take a left... and take another right. Alright, that'll do it. So take a left and then take a right at this intersection at the milk barn. Okay. Alright, now I got all that good to go. Let's go visit Psycho Mantis. I keep forgetting it's L1 and R1 that control the reverse and acceleration and not L2 and R2. Like pretty much every other game. That's fine though. Ugh. I've just been out of LPing so long. I think that's what it is. Because I haven't LP'd in like a month and a half.
ended up with the third victim. That dive I made at the gallery ended up being a wasted attempt to save a life. It's a real mess.
Just blame it on George again.
Dive. When's the last time I made a dive like that? Oh, I remember. Do you?
I
It was
don't
in my
know
late
that
teens.
York. I think we're
We used to
rivals
go to
now,
those
aren't we?
concerts. You and I like punk rock, but we like different types of punk. You liked hard and heavy punk, like Crash and Sham 69. I like the more twisted ones, like the Damned, Buzzcocks, Iggy Pop, Joy Division. We used to talk for hours about it.
Oh, sorry. I wanted to check the map. No, that's the one we want to take. Okay. Please, continue about the Clash and Iggy Pop. Sorry I interrupted you. I guess we're not going to talk then. That's cool. So what music are you into now, York? Are you, do you know what the kids are into today? And I guess by today I mean, what was this, 2008? It was big in 2008. I don't even freaking know. That was like 10 years ago. I don't think I've really listened to like contemporary music in like 15 years, so I don't know who's popular or who's topping the charts. I mean, nowadays, of course, I listen to Rush and like Judas Priest, like Foreigner, Queen, Dio, Anthrax. It's kind of a grab bag, really. Just naming things that are in like a big playlist, because I have a playlist on my phone of like all of the main things I listen to on my phone, and it's like 7 Rush albums, 4 Judas Priest albums, then it goes like Anthrax and Dio, and then like a greatest hits compilation for Foreigner, and then like some Queen compilations. So that gives you an idea of what I listen to on pretty much a daily basis here. That should be the Milk Barn. So let's take a right. It should take us pretty much straight to where we need to go. Oh, there's 4065. That's the place with the dartboard. I remember. Because when we were like, let's do some open world stuff. I mean, this is an open world game, so we went to Swear 65. But you remember all that. I just wanted to go to the one that was named after the game director, the quirky game director. All these game directors are like quirky as hell, like on purpose. They all have like these quirky personas. Like Swery is that way. Suda51 is that way. Hideki Kamiya is that way to an extent. It's like you have like the two kinds of and you can pretty much tell just like by the way that they act, obviously, and by like the kind of games they make. Because you have your super uber duper professional ones, like your Shigeru Miyamoto's, your Masahiro Sakurai's. And then you have like your Hideo Kojimas and your Hideki Kamiya's, and who are a little bit more can be a bit more avant-garde in some certain cases. This guy, I mean, this is the only sweary game I've ever played, but he does remind me a bit of a little tiny bit of like Suda51 and a bit of Hideo Kojima, I guess. At least from what I've seen. I've never really played a lot of those games either. Like I've never really gotten into Metal Gear or anything. Metal Gear is mostly a stealth-based thing anyway, so that's why I never got into that. But I've always been interested in at least seeing like the storyline for Metal Gear. So, how do you buzz in?
Mr. Francis York
I
Moore.
was about to say.
Finally, you have arrived. You are welcome to come inside.
High quality beef. So I'm guessing some zombies will just drop that at some point. Alright, so this is Harry's house. So let's go ahead and make a call. He has a payphone. He would have a payphone, the bastard. Makes more sense than you realize. Okay. Let's go talk to Harry and his friend. I forget his friend's name. His assistant's name. The guy who actually talks and goes, Mr. Francis York Morgan.
Mr. Francis York Morgan.
That guy.
Mr. Stewart has been waiting for you. To the meeting room you shall go to.
Okay, so he's the one who's actually rhyming.
The meeting room is through here. Please be kind. Be sincere.
You know... Oh, his name is Michael. I'm fairly sure that the only reason he has a door that's unlocked by a rotating piano is because he's rich and doesn't need another reason. Another payphone. Good. I have a feeling that we're going to be going through, like, the Otherworld section here. And that's why we're in a mansion and it's so freaking big. Harry, if you want to talk, then... Look. I have valuable time that we're wasting just fucking around here, my dude. If you want to talk to me, then we gotta get to the point. We can't just be, oh, let's let York wander around the mansion and figure out how to open the door. What's this? Umbrella for guest room. I guess it's a puzzle. Puzzle for no reason than to have a puzzle. Well, there's a bed. I can go to sleep here. There's a suitcase. I can change my suit if I wanted to. I don't want to. I like this suit just fine. You know, whenever I see the multiple suits that York has, or at least like the default suit, it reminds me of a time, so a few years back I went to Greg's, I think it was like 5 years ago. I went to Greg's for a Halloween party and I dressed up as York. Oh, there's the high quality beef. And, it's one of the 2 times... Well, okay, I've dressed up for Halloween like 3 times, like in my adult life, I think. At least from what I can remember. There was the one time I went to Greg's because they had a Halloween party going on, so I dressed up as York. And then... I think it was the next year or the year after that. When Greg was still working where I currently work, I dressed up for we had a Halloween in the office, and I actually wasn't working that day. I actually went in specifically for Halloween festivities, and I dressed up as Ian Malcolm from Jurassic Park. And the next 2 years, I dressed up as Ness from Earthbound. And I felt really silly because those 2 years, no one else dressed up as anything, which made it really awkward for me. But the thing is, when I was dressing up as Ness, I actually kind of looked the part because I actually had like a Ness shirt and a Ness hat from I got them from Fangamer, and I just kind of threw on a backpack, a plastic bat, and some shorts and sneakers. So I mostly looked the part. But with York and Malcolm, I didn't look anything. Like, with York, I was able to at least get some, like, I didn't do, like, the scratches in the hair or anything like that. I was thinking about doing that, but I, like, had a job interview the next day. So, I was like, yeah, that's not a good idea. I'm just going to take all these umbrellas, I guess. Jesus. Like, the suit... I wore, like, a suit and tie, like an old suit and tie my dad had. And I had like I had a blast making that, making the props for that costume. I got, I had a police cigarette box, because I got an old empty cigarette box for my brother, and I put paper over it and put the police, the police logo on there, the police brand cigarettes logo, and then I got, I made a fake, FBI badge with York's ID in there. And that was cool. But it was just like a regular suit. But I had like... I looked more like York than I think I did with Malcolm. That's right, that's locked. So what do I do? Do I use an umbrella? I don't even know what I'm supposed to use these for. Is there another room I can go to? Where you can... use the umbrellas here! Kind of thing. Like, there's umbrella stands. This looks like it might have something to do with that. What does this say? Symphony number 3, Eroica. Symphony number 5, Fate. Symphony number 6, Pastoral. Of the multitude of musical scores, these 3 are the only ones left open. If Harry did this, it must have a meaning. So 3, 5, and 6. Does that mean I have to use 3, 5, and 6 umbrellas here? Let me try going into the umbrellas again here. So 3. No, that doesn't do anything. These are the ones that are close. These are 1, 2, and 4. Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know what to... I'm fairly sure the umbrellas correspond with this in some way, shape, or form. But I don't know where I can put them. Because I don't see any other place that... So anyway, what I was saying about my Malcolm costume. Because at least with York, I had kind of the scars there, and I had you know, the props, so it could have just been like one of the alternate suits, and because the suit colors didn't match at all. Well, here we go. Put umbrellas here. But the thing with my Malcolm costume is that I actually like went out to like Goodwill to find parts for it. But, like, we got, like, close approximations to what he wore. So, like, we couldn't find a black shirt, so I had, like, kind of a darkish gray shirt. We didn't find, like, the leather blazer that he wore, so it was just kind of, like a standard, like, 3-piece suit blazer. And then, like, some, like, dress pants, I think, was part of it. I wear regular glasses, so I didn't have any, like, the kind of sunglasses that he wore. And I tried to approximate my hair to what it was, but it didn't look quite right. So, like, the only one who knew that I was Malcolm was Greg, and that's because I told him before what I was going to be. Like, nobody else could guess what I was. I'm like, yeah, I'm supposed to be Ian Malcolm, but I don't really look like it. So that was great. So...
Zach, something is still missing.
Yeah, it's umbrellas,
more clues.
York. I know. What does this say? I'm trying to observe first. Right, so let's... Umbrella room... This is room number 3. Because this goes 3, 5, 6. Oh, and his eyes glow. That's not ominous. That's great. Wonderful. That's what I want to see. I hope Harry had fun setting up all this stupid bullshit because he wanted to talk and didn't want to get right to the point. He just wanted to fuck around with us for a few minutes. I feel sorry for Michael if he ever has to go in there. Alright, so now we can get into Harry's room. I'm fairly sure it's going to trigger a cutscene when we get in there, so I'm going to go ahead... and cut the video here just in case, because I don't want to get caught in an unskippable cutscene that's like 5 minutes long here. I'll go ahead and cut the video here, and when we come back, we will go in and see what the hell Harry wants. So until then, I've been Rado Goji, and I'll be here next time. Join me, won't you?